Rajiv, the India story continuously spoken about, but as a CIA captain, this is a question that's been asked of Maharashtra, for example, and the Maharashtra Chief Minister was here earlier today, and we put that question to him. Criticism that Maharashtra state is signing MOUs with companies based out of Maharashtra in Davos. What would you say? Does it miss the point that business is global and why should a location matter?
Yeah, I would say that, there is, when business and industry meet, Indian businesses are also here, global businesses are also here. And, if there are MOUs that need to be signed, whether it's between an Indian business or an Indian state or a foreign business and Indian state, I think you sign everything. There is always, you want to capture also, I think for the government also it's a motivational thing to understand that the policies that have been created, I think we must remember, and if you sit in some of the state meetings, what I have seen, I was talking to some of the investors from other countries and they were surprised by the aggression, I'm saying aggression in a very positive way, that each of the states were showing in attracting investments. So I think lots of new policies have been written. Everyone is taking sector by sector approach. If you look at just the GCC policy that's come out, which the Maharashtra state has come out, very, very attractive. So if you look at those things, yes, some of it will be domestic investment, some of it will be foreign investment. I think it's good to capture the overall picture to say, okay, the impact of this policy, because of this policy, this is the investments that we are getting into the country.
Mr. Godrej, as we come to the end of the conversation, I want you to respond to the India resilience story. You've been here for pretty much decades, and there is a new story about India that gets told every few years. What's the story you've been telling those counterparts from overseas as far as the India story is concerned?
Yes, one of the things I've been saying is that India's growth has been very steady. Even the pandemic didn't daunt us very much. The geopolitical situation we have taken in stride. We have suffered from both these things, but less than people expected. And India has always been a very resilient country. And perhaps the fact that we had very difficult times, poor governance, lot of challenges, made it very difficult to do business in India, but it also made us very resilient. And even in good times, this resilience is very handy.
Rajiv, final word. Ease of doing business. Chandrababu Naidu ji yesterday told us speed of doing business. You as CIA president, can you come up with a moniker like that?
It's not my job. I think my view is whatever moniker we give, it's a issue that the more we can work at it, it has a multiplier impact on investments. It's not just for the larger companies, but for MSMEs, others, when you meet them, sometimes their spirits and energy are down just to deal with so many compliances. I think the government realizes that they're working through it. I think my personal view is at a political level, there is a lot of momentum for it. What can go wrong, what can happen, this, that. I think it's very clear globally there is massive deregulation that's happening. India has to move fast. We have to push our bureaucracy as in the chambers of commerce, as media, as politicians, to ensure that they keep emphasizing on this and happening. And I would say, at least at the central level and some of the states, at the senior level, the bureaucrats are very, very conscious about it.
Absolutely. There's so much more that could have been discussed, but both Rajiv Memani and Nadir Godrej has provided us a small snapshot of what happened in 4 days. And if you are those who feel critical, why are these MOUs being done here? They just answered it. Trust them. Don't trust all these posts that you get to see. With that, it's a wrap on this conversation. Thank you very much.